Hi everybody, this is a guide on how to survive Mercury retrograde. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to look at what to do. You're going to renew your commitments instead of making new ones. You want to make sure that you're looking at the commitments that you have that are outstanding. And one of a good example would be your New Year's resolutions that you started back in January of 2016 and just never really followed through with. Look at those. Look at the commitments that you've promised other people, the commitments you have at work. These are the ones you want to finish first and instead of making new ones. Back up your technology and digital files. This is a must because somehow or another they tend to fade away and you never ever see them again. So make sure you have a good backup system for your computers, your phones, your iPads, your any type of technology you have. Reread all your emails and documents before you send them. Yes, this is technology based, but also more importantly, it has to do with communication. Communication in Mercury retrograde can be a little tough, and people can misunderstand things that you say. My suggestion is call the person or go see the person instead of emailing or writing a letter, because that way they can see your face, and if there is any misunderstanding it can be solved right away. Ensure and track all mail and packages, and this is a must too, because things can kind of disappear without you knowing it. I had a person in my life that ordered something during a Mercury retrograde and it didn't show up for 6 months. So these things do happen. So let's relook at these one more time. Renew your commitments instead of making new ones. Back up your technology and your digital files. Reread all emails and documents before you send them, and ensure and track important mail and packages. Practice forgiveness. Finish processing what's unresolved in your life so you can let go. There are things in your life that if you haven't forgiven, people that you've held grudges against, this first of all, holding grudges and being filled with anger is a low vibration, which is never good, and it even rears like an ugly pimple during retrograde. So make sure that you're practicing that forgiveness, and not just doing that for others, but for yourself, because once you forgive, you can let go of so many things and you can move forward in life. What not to do? So these are things that you should not do. Buy new vehicles, electronics, or gadgets. I do suggest if you feel the need to buy these things, make sure that there is a good warranty or guarantee behind those products, because buying them during retrograde, you have a 90 to 95% chance that they are going to go kaput and they're not going to work right. So make sure that you have a great warranty or guarantee that goes with it. Don't start anything new. You want to finish things that you have on your list first before you go ahead and start anything new. So if you have anything on your to-do list that you haven't done, finish them, because that's key. You don't want to lead people on or send mixed messages. This goes back to those emails and checking your emails and your documents, because you don't want to send those mixed messages, because during retrograde people can take them the wrong way, and you don't want that to happen. Flying off the handle or jumping to conclusions in conversation happens quite often, and this is the holidays, and that's the last thing you want to do. So make sure that if you feel yourself getting heated up, you walk away, take some deep breaths before you start or say anything that could make you want to put your foot in your mouth. Never turn in sloppy or unchecked work. Again, that could have people jump to conclusions about you, and it could say the wrong message about the things that your work ethic. So with that said, that's what we're talking about. We're all done with that. So you take care. Best of luck.